4, 3.
Hey, everybody, we got some things to talk about today. Some new things, and they're not necessarily, I don't think there's any Tamaya news that I'm aware of.
You're aware.
Yeah, I know there was a video. There was
There
a
is
video.
Tamaya
There was
news.
a video. There was a
There
video. The video put out up on the squash fan running. That's the only thing I have.
The biggest thing on the squash van that I've been hearing is what I commented on my video that I posted on my YouTube channel about the squash van, is that the running video they have, and they go through the beginning of it and showing the motor that it comes with a stock silver can and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But the running video, they're running a brushless to make it go faster.
But at least you know it can take a brushless.
Oh, I know it can take brushless. But a lot of people are saying it's false advertising. You're not showing us the true kit as if it's stock. In other words, if you're doing a run video, you should run it stock and do a stock run video with it.
Right.
Oh, I think I insulted Brad. He left.
No, I didn't. Because Nathan's been thinking you don't want him involved every day. Every time we have a live, he says he feels
Oh,
he's not.
I just found out what it is.
Anything, so I sent him I sent him it.
Okay, so you sent them the email?
Yeah.
I don't
Tank
know why. Anyway, sorry.
You forgot the N on Nathan.
Oh, that's why it bounced.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and you probably don't have Mitchell on there either. Yeah, you should, right? You got Mitchell
I
on
just
that?
forwarded
Hey,
it.
Corey.
I just
Okay.
forwarded it.
That's probably when I grabbed all the name. I probably clicked and didn't grab the
Right.
hand. But
Right.
one email did bounce. Ding
Here's
dong.
Mitchell. Hey, Joe. Joe commented on my last video.
So
Joe,
Brad says he's got no Tamaya news, but there is Tamaya news, because what about all the speed run everybody's been doing, breaking records? That's news on Tamaya.
Yeah, I would like Poor Boys to be here tonight. I missed the guy.
It's 111 for
111, yes, okay.
111. Well,
Then
Mitchell is
Bryce.
getting his work cut out for him.
You got a big
Right.
heat between you and another guy, don't you, Mitch?
Say what?
You got a heat going on with another guy, don't you?
Yeah, anybody can be competition.
Well,
I'm
I'm talking about in the
definitely
top echelon.
I am definitely not the fastest person out there. That is for sure.
Is that another road you found there, Josh?
there's a road that they're doing construction on near me. So yes, we've ran on it a few times now.
Okay.
We just didn't beat any of our times because we were fighting a couple issues. Obviously the timing on the motor on this I had jacked up. So now I got the new SC and all the timing fixed. Jericho's car,
How hot is your motor after the run?
89 degrees, Brad.
That's damn good.
Yeah. That was today. But Jericho's car still had all the timing and punch shoved in it from drag racing. And I forgot to put it. So he was hitting lipo cut where the timing was ramping in.
Okay.
So I turned the timing down and he ran
You should be happy
94
you're in the 100
yesterday. And then he ran 97 today.
You should be happy you're in the 100-mile-an-hour club now, Josh.
Yep, I am.
It's awesome stuff, man.
Oh, and you used the new body too, huh?
Yes,
Do you think that helped a lot?
it definitely made it more stable because it wasn't one to lift.
Hey, Nate.
I actually rolled into it pretty hard. And it literally, the car picked up and then sat right back down. I think that body was a big difference.
Good.
Hey, North Rock, thanks for subbing. I think I told you that. I mean, Brian,
Thanks, Team Junkyard Dog.
Team Junkyard says, congrats for the 102. Good
Hi,
stuff.
Frank.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate. I did send an email,
Sure.
but it bounced.
Hey Nate, how you doing?
Good.
Told me you didn't exist anymore.
What's up, bud?
I'm trying to set my camera up so you can see what I'm doing here.
Don't need to see down there.
Well, no, you're not going to see that.
You know, hey Nate, I knew you would like that 4-wheel disc brake system
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I haven't seen that on a rally.
on a TTO2.
I thought it was an XVO2. No.
Oh no, it was an XVO2. You're right, but it's still Tamiya.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's interesting
Yeah.
how he's got it done, and we'll talk about that right away.
You crashed. It don't count.
I lost signal.
He's not, he's not excited when he gets that thing up high. He should be very excited because it's a Tamiya to get up that high.
Oh,
In
yeah,
the video,
you got it
I
way
don't hear
down
him
there.
go woo like Josh did.
Yeah, the fly sky is not good for.
it's better than the Noble was.
Really?
Yeah, because well, I don't have the SCC cheat Noble. You know what I mean? You have the two
don't
programs
have-
you can put in it.
You don't have the big. Oh, okay.
The longer, I was like, what do I need the longer distance for? I drag race it, and then I'm doing this. And like, I don't want to redo all my receivers because of the different.
Yeah. Yeah, I put
Okay,
the FCC in when I updated mine. I'm doing it.
Josh, Team Junkyard Dog says, I can't get my body to sit low to the ground. It hits the shock tower, the same one Josh ran.
I don't have any pins on the shock tower. I push it all the way down as far as I can go.
Hey,
Like,
Joe,
this is
He was pretty excited to hit
Even-
that. Yes.
yeah, oh yeah. I've been hoping for 100. Like I didn't know why it wouldn't
I
do
know.
100, but I pushed it all the way down to the shock tower. And then I'm like, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm like 9 up in the back.
hey,
So it still comes to about halfway across the wheel.
Josh had you in a lot of the video from going to Michigan there, Joe.
What are you trying to say? I'm slacking.
No, because he thinks you're a pretty face, maybe.
I have just not had time to do my videos yet.
But he had you in his.
Well, we went as a group, so kind of happens. I tell you who we didn't see. Didn't see you. Where was you at?
I can't afford to go up there, and I would have to be that dirt track is very large.
Brad can't walk all that show. There's no way.
I can't walk. I can't do that type of RCing.
There's all kinds of buggies out there. There was
Yeah, I
people
know.
around.
But it's also about because I don't have the money to also stay somewhere.
That's a
You don't have a
tent.
tent? Tents are free, bud.
Tents are how is tents free? You got to buy a tent.
Okay, so you buy the original the original purchase, sorry. And then it's,
Yeah, well, tents are not cheap either. I could buy a car for a price of a tent.
you buy what?
Buy a car.
Cars.
Fuck, cars are cheap in your area?
What the hell
No,
kind of car are you
I'm
buying?
talking about an RC cars for the price
Oh,
of a
an
tent.
RC car. Okay.
Yes,
Well, how big of a tent do you need?
a big tent. I'm still over 400 pounds. I need a big tent.
Needs at least a tent for 2.
2 man.
What did you say?
How tall are you, Brad?
5'9.5". Used to be taller, but I've shrunk because of my weight.
Yeah, my father's shrunken. In his
That's
height.
all
I used
right.
to be
We can
5'11".
kick
I
you and
remember when I
roll
was
you in a 2-foot tall tent.
when I was 27, I remember being measured at 5'11".
Okay, Brad, you want to talk about disc brake?
I'm on the sixth.
Yeah, let's talk
hole.
about the disc brake system for an XVO2.
So somebody made this video. I just posted it in the chat. And XVO2 functional disc brake and handbrake, making the rally fun to play with.
Brake road test. Front brake.
Wow.
Rear brake with handbrake function.
Probably shouldn't play the video. We can just go for it.
Have you not monetized?
Heat pipe
doesn't matter.
radiator.
Now these tubes are just for show, but mind you, they're copper. But I don't know if they are gonna.
No,
carry-
they're not for show. They're for to help cool the brakes.
Okay, you're hearing what you're saying there. It's around the motor. It's just a copper tube on plastic going to
Nowhere.
a fin at the back. But how is this gonna cool the brakes, Brad?
He said if you back it up to the very beginning of that, where he showed the design of it, it's a cooler for the engine. He even said it.
Yes.
Maybe there's a heat sink underneath that.
Heat-
plastic.
Heat pipe radiator.
Heat
There you
pipe.
go. Heat pipe radiator.
So
That could be
this
metal.
is- This
And
could be aluminum.
Copper dissipates heat pretty well.
This could be aluminum. Mind you, it looks like a 3D printed part.
Maybe Shapeways does do metals.
They do.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Mind
looks
you,
like
by the
brake
time-
line.
By the time the heat gets to this fins, it's gonna be cool. Unless
Yeah.
that motor really runs hot.
Doesn't it? That looks like brake line stuff.
I don't know if it's brake line, but there's
Probably
small
just water
copper-
lines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a small little copper pipe, but he's pinched them at this end and at the other end.
Sometimes
So
there's oil in those.
I can say probably
Yeah.
either has oil or water in them. One or the
Probably.
other.
yeah, they're thermal expansion tubes like that they use to cool PCs.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Then, add some detailed design.
Ah, Mitsubishi.
Handbrake test.
See, the handbrake test I like. What it does for the handbrake, I find
Yeah,
it
that is cool.
All right.
to the rear. Makes your rear end slide.
It must have a center dip, right?
Yes.
Four-wheel brake test, that's just like hitting the back on your remote control with the motor.
Yeah, but for some reason, it looks like the brake system works better than the motor doing it.
For wheel and handbrake test.
That is cool.
Mm.
Good find,
I
Brad.
love the realism it brings more to the car.
Oh, definitely.
And the system doesn't look like it weighs a great deal.
Be interesting to see how that long term wise. I could see that causing some troubles. Piece of rock.
Mitchell
Dirt,
needs it for his
dust.
speed run car, 2 feet out of the motor.
Wait, the calipers don't, there's not enough room for even a rock to get into the caliper.
That's
Ah.
you can get in there, but
But that's just the dirt you can feel. Definitely a cool design.
So is there anything else on the agenda for tonight?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
Stuff from Harley. I think he had 6 ready to runs today.
He's been doing a lot of fab work, right? Like he
Yeah.
designs a lot of stuff too, right?
Yeah.
So Brad, I showed you my MO5 earlier. Just want to show you real quick. This is how they wanted me to put the body. Like here's the rear well over the tire here, and just barely over the rim at the back. And then you would see the chassis here. So I ended up having it this way,
Slammed.
slammed down. It's like,
I hope when you run it, it's not gonna.
oh no, it's got enough play. I press on it and it does hit the ground, but only if I hit really hard.
That would have looked great with going through Ottawa.
So it's gonna be cool.
You have
So
lights on it?
Yeah, I'll probably put lights on it, but right now I don't have any. I didn't put them on yet. I just finished it, was it yesterday? I think?
How long did it take to put the decals on? Pretty long time?
Like, yes, there's 100 decals on this thing, so.
You're missing Ruby Woo.
But on top also, I want to do the same thing I did with my Herbie the Love Bug, is put a canvas top here. That's going to look more realism instead of just blue. But right now the wheel is kind of up, but it should go like this. So,
Looks good.
flower power.
Just missing Shaggy and
Did you say
Scooby.
your wife wanted you to build that one?
Yes,
Because
and
he-
now she wants another one. She wants a real one.
But now she
taking
can
a real
drive
one.
this in Ottawa. She could drive
So
it in
this-
Ottawa.
This is what I did with the. This is a painting canvas that I painted gray and I shoe glued onto the top, so it looks more real.
But now she's gonna have to just deal with that one to run in Ottawa.
Yeah, maybe she can drive it. Maybe I can put a hitch on it and pull a trailer, a scaled trailer to pull Herbie.
With Herbie on it.
Yeah.
Speaking of trailers, Frank, you want to show those too?
That we can start showing the other stuff. Do. First one on the list is,
Show them the red cat thing first.
well,
That's
we'll show what we found on the list first, which was this.
okay. Yeah,
Mm.
it's an Enduro. This is right up Joe's loving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that
Yep.
platform.
Straight axle night runner, basically.
We'll see. What's up, Joe versus RC? Team Junkyard Dog. Matt,
So lots
Corey.
of deep on this.
Even though in real life Tacoma has an independent front suspension.
Not that version.
Not that
The
one.
Toyotas used to have solid front axles. Back
Yeah,
in the
but
day.
The
Right.
old ones. This is a new body, new car.
okay, but this truck is the pre-runner setup, Brad, that they copied, and it has a straight axle on the front. You watched the same thing I did.
Their pre-runner truck has a solid front axle in real life.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep, the whatever one they copied, they had the name. I can't remember it.
I thought the
Uh,
TRDs were.
I understand
were
what
kind
you're
of
saying,
pre-runners.
Yeah, they don't
Yes.
make them for people, but
This is a custom one-off.
Next one on the list. The new truck.
The new FMS 18 scale LC 70, was it
80.
80?
Yes.
Toyota Land
It has a
Cruiser.
2-speed transmission, so looks like it runs pretty good.
Yep. The 130 motor.
Look at that. Here's a 2-second gear and it's jumping.
That thing can do airtime.
They said they changed the tires on it too to make them softer, like 30% softer.
I like the two-tone.
3 colors. And no green.
The two-tone looks the best.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the gray one.
Hey, we're missing somebody. How's Keith doing?
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say that. I saved something to show him because
I hope he's doing all right.
Look at that, they have a trailer.
They also made the boat. They also made the battery bigger too. It's 900 milliamp.
Well, it's about time they put a brace on there. Usually they just have the hood open and you just put the battery in there.
And you can get a trailer for it too.
that's what scale is that?
1/18.
18 scale.
It even comes with a man sitting in it. Isn't that cool?
I want no man driving my truck. Plus he looks, no, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
It's Jason Bourne.
Yeah, Jason Bourne. He does look like Jason Bourne.
2-speed transmission. Low and high.
It looks like it'll run about 10 miles an hour in second gear. Look at how fast that shaft just decided to change in speed.
Maybe they put a brushless setup in it to fool people like Tamaya does.
Did you just?
1/18 scale.
They say they took the 124 scale, made it slightly longer in wheelbase, and I guess because of the body, that's why it changed.
9,000 milliamp for the battery. Cool. Next one, Red Cat.
Yeah, look at that, guys.
Red or blue?
You look at it,
Red. What do you think of that?
it's cool.
It
That's
really-
pretty badass.
And,
I like how
think
the
they built
servo's
that
lower,
themselves. It's only two-wheel
crazy.
drive though, but okay.
Mine's going to be 4-wheel drive if ever I get to it.
But they made it with a live beam axle up front.
They said that thing's like 36 inches long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be because the lowrider car is a large car.
Mhm.
Look
Well,
at
they
the
put
trailer
their
too that it comes with.
they put their new crawler on it too.
Yes. And when
And
I showed you guys, when I showed you guys my body for mine, you said, no, that's way too, well, some people said, oh, that's too big. That's too big. You got to realize that's a semi truck front end. It's a big
Right.
truck. It's
Mhm.
not a small truck.
I prefer the red. If they had silver, I prefer the silver.
When you compare it with a car in the back there, that's a big front end. Half that front end is almost half the car. But
Go
it
back to the other one.
looks nice. Which one?
You had the blue one before that.
This
Yeah.
It just looked like it did. Oh, no. Okay. I thought the visor on
Chevy,
top was
not a
different.
Ford.
It's just changed.
His is a Chevy and Frank's is a Ford.
one? Mine's a Ford. But I am gonna steal the idea of doing a louver in the front. I'll get my
Mhm.
brother a great one.
And believe it or not, the vehicle that it's towing in the crawler, that is a new crawler from Red Cat.
Dun dun dun.
What? 2 reveals?
I wonder how much that truck's gonna be. $600-700?
35. No, the price is right here.
Yeah.
Where
It's
is it?
$580 or something like that. 560.
549. 550.
Ooh.
Which
Well,
is
they're
not
going right. They're going right for Traxxas on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people like the classic design better, I'm sure.
Just this is a long car.
That's just gonna be it's gonna be a street
Yeah,
hauler.
It's
you
only
know?
two-wheel drive, yes.
No trailing with this.
But then we're gonna put brushless motors in them and speed
Look
challenge.
at all the lights on it.
Oh, light kit ready.
But doing stacks like this, I didn't think of that. No, I'm gonna steal that idea, doing stacks.
Yeah.
But me, I was gonna do a compartment here, and this is where my battery's gonna go. So it's
Right.
actually gonna pull out like a door. So the door is gonna open, I mean, sorry, and then I'm gonna slide in the battery. And I'll
So
do,
Red Cat's doing some interesting things, isn't it, everybody?
I like that it slams all the way to the ground. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
And it's done right now. The servos are not installed on here, but you can buy servos for it. Comes with little tiny straps, which is kind of cool. Adjustable length for the rails.
Look at the interior.
It almost looks like my interior of my truck. I got exactly almost all the same parts.
I think they copied you.
Yeah, I think they did. They were watching my stream and they
Look
said,
at tires and rims. Look at the feedlots. How many bolts there are.
yeah. It's kind of neat how they've done the center
The hub.
part.
As a hubcap. Yeah.
It's a hubcap, but then it looks into a hub behind the wheel.
Right.
And
Is that
it looks like
just
one
a
of those
press?
people in it.
What if that just snaps in?
Yeah, probably just compression. Here's a dual servos. They don't have to be fast, just strong enough, and they're metal, so it should be good.
Is it 2-speed transmission or
You
no?
just buy your own servos though.
Single speed.
And that lifts it up and down. Yeah.
Because see, these arms are on this arm, which is holding the shock.
Look how realistic the beam suspension is.
Yeah, the front end.
It's a
People
key.
like that it's on the axle like that, above the axle. I think people like that's where the steering is.
Oh, the front axle. Yeah.
They've used the Gen 8 axle. Looks like it. Or maybe just a cover. Yeah, it's probably different.
Looks like a, yeah, it looks like a Gen 8 or
It's
the
taller.
Wendigo.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how they've done the,
So who's going to buy this vehicle? Here.
okay, that's how they've done the beadlock.
Who do you think should spend the money on this and buy it?
If
Why
I
don't you
had
get
the money, I probably would.
Why
If
don't
I
you get one,
had-
Brad?
I would.
Yeah, right.
You got a low rider, don't you, Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I was building my truck like this.
But now you could get two of them, one Chevrolet and one
But I'd
Ford.
rather build mine. I'd rather build mine. Now, one thing I'm not happy with is this thing. Why the heck they had to make it so high? Like, to me, it's like, why? The wheel ends here. Like, I just find it too high. Don't you guys?
But you know what? They
It's
probably
definitely
have
tall.
things that go to the back that allows the car to drive up on it.
Well, it's also, it has, oh, they said something about the sides go up higher. I wonder if that's why it looks like it's, no, it's flat up there, huh?
Yeah, it's flat.
I could have swore they said the sides go up a little ways.
I hope they
Well, I bet they're trying to mimic the slam tires of the truck.
scale
Not a
back.
bad looking trailer though, Frank.
Oh, it's nice. Not everybody makes trailers, which is nice, and I'm glad they're making one, but why? It could have been at least half an inch lower, would have been
Look,
nicer.
Peter.
Oh, there's a frame. Okay, why the heck is it so
Leaf
high?
spring.
I guess you could lower
There's
it.
nowhere to go.
You could lower
Yeah,
it, Frank, probably with the leaf spring.
I don't know if they have the leaf spring on this connection or on that one.
Yeah,
Except-
I bet they made it to the suspension the way that it was is to match that rollover truck to pull that trailer behind it.
Maybe.
But it doesn't, they still have things for it to ride up on anyways to get up to that high. So
They probably made it so it matches this truck. That's
Yeah.
what,
Right.
that's what you just said.
Give it that 50s look.
but that's got to be a 5 foot thing altogether. All of it put together, it's got to be 5 feet.
Well, just a truck is 36 inch, 35.5.
It could be over 5 feet long with everything.
This guy has to be a measurement here somewhere.
I thought they said it was around over 30 inches itself.
33 inches. So That's almost another 3 feet. 36 inches is 3 feet.
Did they just show the frame, the underframe of the trailer?
Yeah.
So it's in the high 5 feet range with it all hooked together. It's almost as tall as I am. It's almost as long as I am tall. Think about that. That's going to be massive to see that thing pulling.
Wonder if no, never mind. Never mind.
Say it. Don't be scared. You
Oh.
know. You know. You wanna say
Guru, what's up?
And the other one is this guy.
And they'll be out early October.
$289 and $299.
That's not bad. They're cheap ones, aren't they?
Two different prices because two different front end. This one is pinch and the other one isn't. So the truck are different from one to the other.
And one's a 2-piece.
One's a
Yeah,
two-piece. Yes, one's a two-piece
The
trailer.
pink one's a 2-piece. The red one's a solid 1-piece.
So what do you guys think of the
I
new
think one's-
crawler?
Hey, is it a 2-piece?
The blue one is.
So
Oh,
who's going to
okay.
buy these new crawlers from them?
People
I-
don't like them.
Yeah, people
The
on
one's dove nosed and dovetailed, and one's not.
that is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
I like the red one better. Sorry.
What body is that supposed to be modeled after?
It looks
No.
like an FJ.
Does yeah, the grill does?
They don't pay license, so they don't pay
Right.
license. They just do their
One
own.
looks like an FJ up front that's been pinched, and then the other
Maybe
one.
a scout. They don't
No.
think they need a body, a pickup like that.
The other one could be a Scout in the front.
Red one looks like a Datsun in the front.
Yeah, I was thinking also it could be a Japanese brand too when I first saw it. But they call it the Ascent. I don't know if they're going to get in trouble for calling it the Ascent.
Why? What
Why?
else?
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of something else. I thought it was Venture.
One
like
thing I
some
can
of it.
say is I'm glad that they finally built a truck that the body is proportionate to the scale.
True. And
I
the
mean,
drop bed is nice.
And it's not that expensive. These, you think these will perform as well as the 9 and 8?
Yeah, the beds are nice and deep. That's for sure.
It performs
Oh,
better.
yeah,
the way
yeah,
they
yeah,
set it up
that
as a
means-
forward motor mount.
Oh yeah, look at that. It has bed. You actually can put something in there.
Yep.
That would make Keith happy.
Detail.
They are going to perform better because they have a low center gravity chassis. And because of the size, though, what they've done is they put the battery in the rear here, which is, to me and a lot of people, are going to be a mistake. But you can put your battery on the side here if you run a small battery. But then you're off canter, you're off balance.
These are portal axles I saw.
Yep.
The suspension is interesting too. It's almost going with a cantilever in the back.
No.
Not cantilever at the back. No
I said going
No.
into that. I said going into that position, not that it is that.
no.
Cantilever is laying right flat.
It's
You mean-
I'm
vertical.
aware of that, but you're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
No, we don't.
No. You're
They
calling,
slanted it back. If they slanted it anymore, it'd be cantilever.
Oh no, they're way off.
it would
being
be a laid
vertical.
down shock. It would be a laid
No, I
down cantilever.
Does it have a
I rode
two-speed
my
transmission?
I run my shocks on my comp truck about that at that angle.
It's not an Everest 10. It's an Ascent, Hakeem.
Yeah, they've changed it. It has nothing about the Everest at all. Even the motor, see the motor, it's down low. They've went to a spur gear in the front with a dry shaft going to the
These are totally different these are totally new chassis. Hi, Brian.
totally new chassis, totally new transmission, which makes
But
it
no
much.
speed transmission. I think it has a dig in it.
No, it's got a 2-speed, I
No.
believe.
Seems like a lot of 2-speed, a low center of gravity, divorced motor mount. Trucks
Yeah.
up there.
Transfer case.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the tires? You think he'll do any good?
Oh, that's probably one of the first things everybody changes.
Well, they'll probably test the tires first before they change them.
No. Everybody runs their own tire and have their own favorites.
Right, here's what normally happens. Somebody gets a new truck, they come home with an ESC, they come home with rims, they come home with tires.
Yep.
They come home with probably a servo too,
Mhm.
and a receiver, and all that stuff is coming out. And the new stuff's going in first.
It's a 42 turn motor.
I don't think this has 2-speed. I really don't think it has 2-speed.
I don't think it
I don't
does
think-
either.
No, okay. I thought I had heard something.
Why is
10%.
that?
Oh, that's the gear. You can switch the gearing between an overdrive and an underdrive.
Overdrive.
Yeah,
There you go.
Why is that motor kit so long?
That's a
it's a
550.
550.
Yeah, but that looks longer than a 550. Like, I have.
I
some-
think it's just a bad picture.
Yeah.
Maybe it looks like it's
It's a
And-
hell of a
and-
bad
a
picture.
beer can.
And they call it a divorce transfer case, right? As I saw, because it has 3 shafts.
Here you go. Do you believe that's a
Forward
550?
motor mount
I don't know.
with a separate transfer case, yes.
I
But-
think he said it was a divorce transfer case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because the motor and the spur gear is there and it goes to the transfer case in the rear.
And it has 3 drive shafts.
That is correct. One that goes from the spur gear to the divorce transfer case. Yes.
So this 550 is 2¼ inches long.
I can't tell you the size of this one. I don't think it has the specs on it.
So
Even
what,
that picture with it right there, that does look like a big son bitch.
so what do you think? Who's going to buy which one? And they're relatively cheap, so I assume they'll be selling like hotcakes.
Out of our group? Out of our
Yeah.
group? Not me.
I got a lot of other things in line before that.
Yeah.
Right.
But I am happy to see that Red Cat is actually upgrading what they had.
Yeah.
They say that servo is a 32 kilogram servo.
Yeah.
That's a frame mount, right?
35 kilogram.
Yep. It's
So
true.
I assume someone would try to see if it works well, if it's that high of a kilogram.
It can go up to 42 kV if you put a BEC in it and pump it up to 8.4.
That's looks like a brass gear though. I mean,
It's possible that some people may keep the servo and see how well it works with the high kV, the kilograms.
Could. You got to keep in mind that some people, they have their own preferences of servos when they run on their truck.
But I have a
But-
feeling this is a good quality servo. What do you think?
To me, this is entry level. This is entry level for somebody that's getting into crawling. It's a good truck to start with and go have fun. And then
Yep.
you get the bug of doing upgrades and then you start upgrading it. That's a good thing.
It's like the 299 Sendero SE from Element. It's get you started, get your foot in the door, and learn how to work on it and go
Yeah.
with it. But it looks like they're actually putting a little bit more compish type stuff in it. Like it's would almost, do I dare say, a beginner comp truck with the front motor mount and divorced transmission.
Yeah, definitely. But the first thing that's going to have to go on that truck, if you're going to comp it, is the tires.
Oh, absolutely.
Those are
And
too stiff.
brass. And brass.
Yeah. And brass.
I mean, I've always liked Red Cat stuff, but I could never get past the disproportionate bodies, like those huge scout bodies. I mean, they look really cool, but they're just so damn big.
But you like the looks of these bodies. Which one would you prefer?
Probably the one that I would replace it with because I like to personalize them. I wouldn't. The body wouldn't throw me in either direction.
It's funny you're saying that because like I have a Wraith, which is my son. I bought it for my son. And when we got him originally, everybody was customizing the cage. Everybody was changing the cage. They were changing the fenders on it. They were adding stuff to it. Now I did not change mine, and it's hard to find a original Wraith that has not been modified. So now I have something that's rare because everybody's modded them. It's kind of cool.
Right. Mm. Agree.
Hey, John, are you gonna buy one?
I gotta fix things first.
And then you're gonna
Yes.
buy one, right?
He's got a lot of fixing.
You're not a
He fixes things all the
crawling.
time.
Yeah, but John's not a crawling guy. How many crawlers do you have, John? I don't think I ever seen you with a
Three.
crawl-
Three.
Yeah,
2 10s and 1 24.
That 24s don't count. That's not a crawler.
We need to. John needs to get a bigger tire portal truck.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that means you would go for the Red Cat, John.
Capra.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
It's reasonably
Capra.
priced. It's under $300.
But what's
I
the
know.
point of that?
I know that, but you see when you kind of disconnect the on-off switch off a very good ESC at the case.
Just send it back to them. They'll fix it. Send it back to the
Yeah.
committee. They'll fix it.
And I won't talk about Puff the Magic Dragon either.
Did you burn a motor?
No,
Burn an ESC.
a second ESC.
Oh, so it cost you two ESCs this weekend.
So,
Mhm.
so
Well,
who?
that-
Was
So
it fancy?
who ran on the off-road track in our group?
All of us.
Yeah, we all did.
It's a big track. It looks big from what I saw.
That's what she said.
I ran the bike on it, not well, but I ran the bike on it.
So is it a fair? Because it looked very long. The track.
That's what she said.
It's a 110 scale track. It was tight.
Oh, because it looked bigger than that. It looked like it was big.
It's a big track,
No.
yes, but it's a 110.
I think it was pretty much standard for a circle track, honestly, for 110 scale.
No, we're talking the off-road, Joe.
Yeah, I didn't think it was huge.
No, but like I said, it's a decent size. But it is a little bit on the bigger side for 110.
So what was running on the off-road track? Any Tamaya's running on the off-road track?
I didn't see a Tamaya in the whole joint.
Right. I'd have to agree there. Of one brand that we didn't see, Tamaya was not one of them.
So you guys did see
Right.
CC01 or CC02s. Mind you, it's
No.
hard with the cover on. It's a short wheelbase. It would be a smaller, shorter wheelbase truck.
We didn't see any sort of road car at all up there.
No.
Other than the GCM on the GCM table.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't really have that kind of setup there. It's more dirt and fast.
Yeah.
I am not doing a 124th giveaway. Why the heck would I do a 124th?
Dirty.
I was about to tell you that before I see you beat me to telling you that.
Brian, what?
It's been a year since he's been using that excuse.
That's because he never uses it, right, Guru?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to keep moving down your list, Brad?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the sharing the so this is the other one that's new. This little guy.
Welcome in, Sarge.
80s.
This I might get.
Yeah,
That's a nice body. What do you guys think? I like the color too.
of course.
You like the Mercedes guys?
I've been getting so many of them. I think I might just be getting the body, but I'll look into it. I'll look to because if I get the body, I might have to get the wheels. So by the time you buy the wheels and bodies, you might as well buy the whole car.
Might as well buy the car. It's only probably another $50 more.
Hey, Jason, what do you think of that? What do you think of that Mercedes, guys?
It's a nice style.
Yeah.
From the
No.
late 60s, early 70s, I think.
I had a friend that used to drive his dad's around. We used to get inside and party in it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I never figured a bunch of kids would be driving something like that.
That's the 6.3 model.
It looks like a hot rod. It's like American hot rod look to it.
Right there it does, yeah.
A lot of people on the channel.
Almost looks like a
especially
Nova from that area.
on the channel on the Tamaya forums. A lot of people are saying Kyoshos are kicking Tamaya's butt this year on the releases.
I agree.
Well, they're way higher quality.
So
I like.
hopefully,
I did see the squash van video. That was pretty cool, actually.
yeah, but the squash van video is actually running on brushless.
Oh yeah.
I was watching that and I put it up on
nice.
my YouTube page.
You ever thought that they're running the brushless because they want to sell some of their brushless motors, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they did it on purpose, because they would have shown to me it is kind of false advertising. They're showing how fast it is and how good it goes, but they never show that it's brushless capable. That's what I would have said. It's even brushless capable, and then show the brushless motor and make it go fast. To me, that would be been better advertising, but no, they barely showed that side of the truck. They showed the other side in slow motion and all that, the side that's not showing the motor, but the other side, they barely showed it. So it's only a couple people that were really paying attention noticed on that video. They're running brushless in there, not even what they just advertised a few seconds ago, that it comes with a silver can. So it's kind of stupid, but up to them to do whatever. But I understand, Brad. Yes, it is brushless capable. It's cool that it shows that it can, but they don't advertise that it can. That's what I kind of find kind of sad in a little bit.
But on the positive side, those gear train chassis don't have any torque twist, which is kind of nice.
True.
Yeah, like because they got the gears that are also part of the stiffness of the body.
Yeah. Well, there's no drive shafts, right? So
It's a monocoque with more.
There you go. That's the word.
They
Brad
said
said it.
cock.
with the gears themselves add to the rigidity of the chassis, so therefore they're actually part of the stiffness for it.
it's like a big block of parts.
It's going to be a bearing eater. It's going to eat tons of bearings. I mean, that's to put them in
How
there.
many bearings are in the 6-wheel drive ones like that? There's a ton of them, right?
Over 50.
Yeah.
One of them's almost 90, I think.
Oh, the
Dynahead.
the portals, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Do they not make the Dynahead now?
No, they still make it as far as I know.
And that was a rumor, like they didn't discontinue the CC01, right?
No, they
Yeah.
did. They did.
They did?
And that's another thing. They just discontinued the Mad Bull also, which is upsetting to me because now there's only one DT01 chassis that they make, the Rising Fighter, which one I would actually like, but the Rising Fighter is under $100.
Yeah. That's the cheapest kit they make, buggy kit, right?
Yeah, it's the cheapest one, and that's the only DT01 that they make right now.
You want to see the gears in action?
Yeah, I like this.
Holy cow.
Look at how fast they move near it and how slow they move at the outside.
I wonder if that's still aluminum pinion gear that's going to get destroyed.
Well, I wouldn't build it with the pinions that comes with it.
No.
Yeah, because you see the center pinion. And the only thing I don't like about this is that they're restricting you to 3 pinions only. They don't have like a slot going up and down. They should have did a slot instead and just, but no, it's restricting you to 3 different.
They like to do that. I don't know why.
I don't know.
But look at how fast the 4 gears are and how slow the other ones move on the outside.
It's probably just try to idiot proof it so that kids don't strip their gears out, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Or burn the motor up.
Yeah.
I like that it's this is probably mod 1, the gears. They're a little big, which is nice.
Do they show a picture of it not moving?
Yeah, they did in the manual, I believe it was.
That makes sense. Hope it's not moving in the manual.
Because you do have some gear reduction and up. So these two gears are the same size, so you won't get any gear change. But by the time you get to the rear,
It's just
There
changing.
just
So it looks like
wondering.
you could do 4-wheel steering setup on that.
Yes, you can. You can do a 4-wheel steer on it.
Are the knuckles, are the hubs and knuckles off of another model?
They're probably off the GFO ones.
Yeah.
How many wires do you see on this motor?
Yeah. As a brushless.
I wonder what turn motor it is.
I bet they're using a 15.5. But it's using the Blackfoot tires.
Those are hard to get. Those certain turn motors are hard to get for the brushless Tamiya motors. You can get 10.5s all day, 17.5s, but they make a
I think
13.
there's a 15.5 too. I swear it's a 15.
There's a 13.5 and a 15.5, I believe, and I never see.
I hope they made the bed square and not like concaved for these type of batteries.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
I'm
just
sure you're gonna be able to fit a LiPo in there.
Well, you got to get the shape. He's saying like, hopefully it's not for a round oval lipo.
Yeah, they talk about the motor. Here's a motor. It comes. It's included. Then they open the video and it's a brushless. But the ESC that comes with it is a. They show the ESC here, which is the new
Hobby
one.
wing.
No, this is a new one. It's got 3 wires, so it is brushless.
Do you think it's the TBL04? I didn't
Yeah,
think they
I think
were
it-
bringing them back.
I think it is a TBL04. That's
I
what I
have
got. That's what I got on my Flower Power van.
So didn't they have a supply chain issue, and that's why they were putting hobby?
They went to Hobby Wing, but I think Hobby Wing was an upgrade when they put them in their kits. The Hobby
Yeah,
Wing.
but they probably fix it now because it was because of COVID. Like they were running out of a lot of electronics and parts. Everybody was.
Yeah.
They had to throw in some Hobby Wings in there, but they probably fix it now.
That standard 04 ESC is not can't
The
run on.
TBL04 came out right before COVID, and they had it in some of the kits.
It doesn't run a 10.5 motor well. And neither does the old ESC.
Even though they say it can take it.
It doesn't.
The TBL04 is a 75 amp one compared to a 65. So
And on top of that, the TBL04 is supposed to have a LiPo cutoff. And
Yeah.
I opened mine up and it says, do not run LiPo batteries in this. It
Well,
is
that's
not compatible to LiPo batteries.
but then why does it have a cutoff? It has a
It's a
cutoff. on it.
disclaimer. It's a disclaimer. You can bump the voltage down, so it will shut off at the right time. But they just don't like to tell you to use LiPos. I think their Japanese are afraid of the LiPo batteries.
Yeah, but I believe it or not, I watch a bunch of people who are Japanese, and a lot of them still use LiPo. They actually do. A lot of them use LiPos.
But they mostly use the lithium iron or.
Yeah, but I've seen them use 7.4s.
Yeah. So I
You
have
can
the
get 'em in
Type
your
R.
country.
I have a Type R or whatever the sport version is of that ESC. And it seems to be, I've run in a 4-wheel drive buggy and it was fine with the 10.5 brushless, and it comes with a fan on it. No, I have that. I think it's in my Evo. Let me go look.
Note to self. Don't buy steering components off of Amazon.
Oh, I wish I had both Top Forces. I really would have loved those.
Not working
Top
out
Force
for
is
you,
a great
huh?
car. Top Force is a great car.
Oh, nice.
There's a couple issues with it.
Just fill it full of
There's
super
not even
glue.
any
It'll
threads on it.
There's no
It's
thread.
just smooth.
Oh,
That's what you get for paying for $19 instead of the $25 one I told you about.
Just take a picture and send it to them, and they'll send you a new one.
You know what? He will. The guy at Tamaya, he's sent me free stuff for my kits that were missing things. So you can check into that.
Yeah, but it's not from.
It's not Tamaya though.
Oh, that's not Tamaya.
No, not this time. We're not bashing Tamaya.
No, not this time.
You got lucky.
You know what fix is that?
JB well.
Yeah, there you
Might
go.
work. No, you might have to scuff it up though. You might have to rough it up a bit.
There you go.
There's
that.
like a
That's the fan
thread.
system.
There's a thread impression on it.
are interesting.
They just didn't.
You don't have a, oh, yeah, probably don't have like a reamer.
I got this from RC Mart for like $65 when they first came out.
Why?
How much did it cost you in shipping?
I can't remember, but that's what they nail you. They nail you on that. But you can buy stuff from them on eBay and the shipping's fine. I don't know.
Oh, Frank, the new 12 scale associated monster van.
What about it? I don't
Can we
know
show it?
about it. Hey,
Can we show it? I thought I sent it to you.
What's
No.
the monster
send
name?
me this also that would talk about.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't even get me started
weird
on
looking
those.
tread. That is a weird looking tread.
Don't even get me started on those.
Why?
They don't
I
work
will.
well.
I will find a pair. Yes.
You want them?
Yeah.
Like somebody said they're like the Raptors.
They're like
Megalithic
combination.
performance
Oh, yeah.
1.9 scalar.
Tony Cece had them on
Those
his
look
crawler
grippy.
this weekend.
they're
Did they work
nasty.
well? Were they
Those are-
working well?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
yeah.
look nice.
They got lots
Those
of.
are
Hey,
they're like
hey,
a
Joe.
combination of the Tusk and
They got
what the
lots of
hell's that-
sipes on it.
what's that other
There's
one?
lots of sipes on that tire.
Raptor.
The
Rapture.
Raptors,
Rapture.
the
Yep,
Raptors
Rupture.
and Tusk.
Yeah,
I think
a
this is gonna
combination.
be the next tire that's going to be on the list for not compatible for
Orca.
rules.
Well, yeah, I can see Sorka, but I can see the other places running it because at least they did this one right. They sized
Yeah.
it right.
Yeah, true.
Look at all the
The only
sipes on
reason,
it.
the only reason the rupture was illegal because it was 4.9.
It doesn't look like it's
Right.
that sticky. It looks so shiny.
Oh,
They're
trust me,
tacky.
that's
They're tacky.
yeah.
Yeah.
You touch it,
They're
your
the
finger
same-
sticks to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, these are interesting.
Luck wheel weights.
B-Block Dukes. They call them the Dukes for the Dukes of Hazzard.
They look like that magnesium wheel on the Charger.
So they look nice.
They don't look like
Scale.
powers to me.
They're like
But-
scale look.
$169. Come on.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can see it. Brass is up.
Yeah, brass, aluminum. I
A lot
say
of
that,
machine
but
work.
that's what basically we pay here for GCM beadlock wheels.
I wonder if they're cast or if they're machined.
No, these are machined. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they're machined. This is all machine, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
They can do some pretty good stuff with casting now, but
I'm not 100% sure, but. And then these black Rhino Blaster Forge 2.6 wheels.
But I hear they're not metal. I think they're plastic.
like polished aluminum, but could be chrome
It
plated.
says right there,
CNC
forged.
machine,
I
billet.
can't read it with my phone.
Yeah, they're billet.
Says right there, RC four-wheel drive Black Rhino Blaster forged.
Down in the description it says
Oh,
billet.
CNC machined. They are CNC machined.
Okay, then it is metal.
Yeah.
But they're an odd size, 2.6
What are they for?
on-road car. No, that's that.
Or monster truck. Oh yeah, 2.6
Monster truck.
is like Claude Buck.
2.6 for the monster truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those tires are nice for a monster truck.
Well, that's the carbon, what do they call their monster truck? Carbon assault, is that what it is?
Something like that.
Sure.
There it is.
139. Is that for four of them?
That's not too bad. I mean,
Is that for a set?
yeah.
No. It has to be.
You'd think it would be.
RC four-wheel drive is normally pretty good about doing
Four.
sets of 4.
Four of them. What's included? Four of them. And you get a miniature scale hex boat to take the things out. You get this little guy to help you take out the screws.
Oh, that's only going to work about 3 times before it strips and splits.
Hope it's not made out of aluminum. It's made out of steel.
You can take a socket head screw and make another wrench out of it. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, been there, done that.
They only
I
last
didn't do too bad.
while.
Good, sorry.
They only last for a short period too.
And the other thing is this thing.
Oh, don't forget about the 12 scale associated.
Well, we'll run through your list first, and then we'll show the 12 scale associated.
What is that?
That is the new 14.4.0011 WL toy with a new light system on it.
The green lights.
And
It has
green lights in
tail
front
lights and front headlights.
and signal lights on a buggy, on a race buggy.
That's based on some, another buggy, right?
It's a 14.4.001, and they make 3 different models of them. One's brushless, the other 2 are broken.
LC Racing.
LC Racing's expensive.
I know, but that's where they got the buggy from.
I've never seen one of those in person.
They're
I
actually
have
good.
one.
They're actually
I
really
have
good buggies.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
And they're mine's a brushless 550, and it runs 31 miles an hour out of the box.
Oh, they're fast. They're fun.
I sold all mine. I had like 4 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Got them up to like 80, 84 miles an hour.
Now, this is kind of interesting.
The heck is it? Oh, tells you what your differential balanced it, right?
Yes. So you hook this on your car, and you have different adapter on it. One looks like a hex, and the other one looks like a ball. And depending on how it is,
I have the Sky RC one.
Oh,
And
the
it's-
numbers.
And it's one of them is for, like you said, a hex, and the other one is for a dog bone.
yeah.
So is it just tell you how much torque you're running, the resistance you have?
That is
Yeah.
correct. So now he's
Yeah.
running it on his spur without a motor, and it just tells you how much resistance. But then he holds his spur, and then he runs it, and then you can see how much difference there is.
Is that expensive?
Is that pounds per square inch or whatever? What is it?
Probably ounce inches.
Pounds per square inches?
No, ounces, inches,
Oh, ounces.
ounce inches.
Ounce inches. Okay.
Ounce inches torque.
You can also do it directly on the wheel nut like that. You don't
Yep.
have to take it off your car.
How many people actually will use this?
The
A
real
lot of
racers
people,
will.
a lot of people who race
Yeah.
will use it because they want to try to build the diffs exactly the same each time.
Ah,
So now here's when you're building your diff, then you put this one on directly on the diff, and you can actually test your diff directly.
Oh, it drives it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Motoring.
it's powered. It's powered. Yeah,
Okay, so that's how it, okay.
That's where
that's why they got the USB cable there.
how much is it?
Yeah, that's a good question. How much is that thing?
I don't know. Maybe we have a website.
Yeah, they're just converting the amperage in it. Full factory team, that's Element. Or a team associated.
Team Associated, yeah.
That's Team Associated.
We'll go to Team Associated
Yeah.
website.
Associated Electronics.
AE has you covered.
Oh, I have audio here going, sorry. So Associated Electronics should be here somewhere, shop. Really? Race? I don't even know if it's gonna be on their website.
Just type the name in there in the search. What's it called? Just copy and paste it.
Sorry, let me go back. Diff decoder.
Other thing is indoor ones, for some reason.
There it is.
$100.
100 bucks.
That ain't bad.
But that would work for also. I assume you could also test your crawler diffs too and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can test everything.
And test anything that's related to the diffs
Anything it rotates.
and transmissions.
Anybody run open diffs on a crawler?
No.
John Martin tried.
No. Hey, you know
I thought some had locking and unlocking diffs.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they
Track
do.
do.
Traxxas does. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cross.
the company that
Cross.
does it.
You know why that's good or helpful? It helps you go around corners.
Yeah, it helps you
Yeah.
turn better.
it's another button, another button to push when you're driving.
Something
So,
else
Jay,
to
we
break
did-
on you, huh?
Or yeah, another
Okay,
damn
yeah.
servo to go
I don't
bad.
know why they're not showing the new van version of the monster truck.
Sergeant J, we showed the Red Cat stuff at the start.
the new Apex 2 Sport. I don't see it, Brad. Which van? It's a van, you said?
It's a
Yeah.
van, yes. It's called the
The
monster van.
retro. The retro. There it is.
Where? Oh,
There it is. There it is, right there.
Is that it, Brad?
Yes. You guys like that?
Look at that. It's a 12 scale too.
I would
No.
love to have one of their 12 scale monster trucks.
well,
They look like a lot of fun.
it's only 219, Brad.
There you go.
Say
How
what?
much?
Shafty.
And then you don't have to buy a tent at that price.
What was it?
You don't have to buy a tent.
I mean, what's the price again?
220.
You don't have to buy a
Oh,
tent. Oh,
220.
Oh, shit.
And it
Yeah.
has
So I thought a lot of people
pinion.
like the van.
It's MT12, huh?
Yeah, it's a 12 scale.
No tent for you.
No tent for you. And it looks like it does wheelies.
Uh-huh.
So everybody, you like that better than the pickup truck?
Pickup. I don't think you could really compare those two.
But it's an MT12, just like the other ones. Like this, you're saying you like better the pickup truck or the van? Because these
Yeah, I
two
was
are
wondering
great.
who likes the pickup truck or the van better. The van's definitely more different.
So this one or this one? This one or this one?
I like.
Yeah, I'd have to go for the. I'd have to
You
go
guys
for
like the
truck.
van?
I like the truck. I like the truck. I like. Looks kind of Chevy-ish.
Truck looks like the old, what was that thing? The Bear,
Who picked the
whatever they
van?
called it.
Who picked the van?
Bearhawk. No,
No, it was the something Bear.
Big Bear.
Oh, the Marui Bear.
Yeah,
Yes, that's it.
just called Bear.
Yeah, it's too bad Marui hasn't gotten on the bandwagon with people want to see their vehicles again. They were very popular.
Well, that's got the big monster truck. It's 2-wheel drive. Big. It's
Yeah.
on axle, and it's got those giant tires.
Yeah, but these are 4-wheel drive.
Right.
So they're making a monster series. So I assume there's going to be another vehicle after these.
There you go. My job is done. Now I can relax tonight.
The
So
list
who
is
likes the
complete.
van more than the pickup truck?
You can sit back and watch everything unfold.
Does anybody like the van more than the pickup truck?
I like the van more. I said
So
that.
Josh, you like the van more?
Yeah.
The colors are more interesting.
Hey, Josh, you like the van more?
I think I like the van.
Okay. Just checking.
Brian and Sarge say the truck. Guru
I
fell
like the
asleep
truck
in
better,
the chair.
Brian says. Truck better.
I like that short, really short bed blazer, full-size blazer look. Those are really sharp. That's what that looks like.
Sergeant Jay, we did talk about the red cat a little while ago. Those red cat, he put a link up to, he says, Frank, can you show the red cat dropped? We did show that a little earlier, but I can show you again if Brad wants to.
Go ahead. Sorry, your job's not done yet.
Back on the case.
Hey, this is just overtime, buddy.
Yeah, I'm in
You
over.
have pay.
Brad is gonna owe me. He's gonna have to get me an MT-12.
Would you actually like an
Or a
MT-12?
tent.
No,
See, you wouldn't like an MT-12.
I want to get this one.
I think I like the color of the Impala there. That's a good color.
I like what they've done with it.
Frank, what you want is you want to have the one you're building a Ford and you'll have a Chevy and you'll have them both going running together.
But what I'm gonna do is I will have it slammed down the way it does there, but I will have independent. So the rear is gonna go down only. And then I'm gonna make mine pointier here. So I want to get rid of these ramps. I don't want to be able to use a ramp. I wanted to squat down in position to actually receive a car.
I
That's
like the
what I'm trying
ramps.
to do.
So you need
Ramps
the
have realism.
Go ahead.
getting this, Frank? Like legit?
No, I'm building one. I'm actually
Oh,
building a
oh.
truck like this.
Making it your own. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
He's
making this
making a
from
Ford
scratch.
version. A Ford version.
Perfect.
Who planned that body for you, think? One of your
But,
buddies?
I would love, yeah, one of Stefan from the LED will. I would love to get one of these, but unless I do a job or do some events that I make some money, I right now I cannot afford this. I have no income coming in for toys right now.
No,
I don't know.
everything's expensive now.
Yeah, and especially me right now, dollar for the dollar, it's under it's about 74 cents to the dollar right now for me. So this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you see that they have graphics on the side of the panel?
yeah, that's what I kind of find weird here. See, there's no graphic on here,
Yeah,
but
but there's
when you look, there's no graphic, but then there's one of them that actually does. So I'm thinking it's a sticker that you stick on. Here it is.
you like that graphic, Frank?
Shown with included optional body graphic.
You like that graphic, Frank?
Yeah, I like the graphic, but can I say something?
Hey,
How
you like the graphic?
How can it be included optional body graphic? Can somebody explain that to me?
It's a decal.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Optional if you
It's-
want to put it on.
if you want to put it on, but it's included, but it's optional if you want to put it on. Okay, now I get it. Okay.
Right.
It's a decal. It's going to be a decal sheet.
So like you can put the red cat transport here. Okay, I get it. It's my French that was kicking in.
Plus
Sorry.
they got the with the paint there on the bed, the highlights.
I would like to see what the transmission looks like.
Yeah, they don't show the transmission, but to me, it's just like it's got one dry shaft here, kind of probably got not a transfer case, but a
Bearing.
bearing holder in the center, and that goes to the rear.
I bet you that weighs 10 pounds.
Bet you weighs more than that.
And the motor is friggin' big on this. What was it? 50? What's the turn on that motor? I can't remember. Somebody was
42. Was it a 42?
I thought that was the crawler motor on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think-
42 turn. It's a
It's still a
42
42
turn.
turn. I was right.
You were
So
right.
that thing must be geared low, or because it's 3 feet long and with carrying it, they want to make sure you don't blow the motor.
Look, it
Well,
has the
that-
block to hold the tires.
That and plus pulling that trailer.
Because I already have a car hauler. It's a big Ford F650 with
They
a
still have to use a
fifth wheel, and it pulls a trailer in the back. I already have one, but I don't
So-
have it.
So technically, they have to use a for all that torque they pull. They need to use a crawler motor.
Somebody used to make 100-turn motors. I don't know if you can get them anymore.
That I I can't imagine how fast that goes when you just let it run.
Probably like 5,000 RPM max or something.
Yeah.
I think RC 4-wheel drive used to make them.
Yeah, and it probably only runs 5 miles an hour.
Super crawler.
Here's my body.
Oh yeah. What is that body?
A
It's
Ford.
a Ford.
Oh,
Ford
that's
COE.
Yep.
Oh,
that's all. Is that 3D printed?
yeah, all 3D printed. You can.
Did someone do that? Did you buy that or?
Yeah, I bought it off somebody to 3D print it for me.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of printing.
Yeah, and I got an interior. I got a dash. There's a lot of things for this. The seat.
Just like the
grill,
other one.
The grill.
I bet
This
there was a lot of
cost me-
support material inside that.
Probably,
It's printed.
but this cost me a little over 200 to print.
Yeah, that sounds.
What is that you're showing? Oh, those are wings. Oh, is that a Venturi?
It's a diffuser.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
metal.
yeah,
Oh, like. Oh yeah.
Batman.
Right.
It's a metal
it was,
too.
it was supposed to be a diffuser,
That's not metal,
Metal,
Brad.
Mitch?
It's 3D printed.
3D printed.
Oh, but it looks metal.
It's the color of the print.
The
Yeah,
color.
I've never seen a color. I never seen a color print that with the metal color to it.
This is black. I think it's just the lighting.
Oh, well, it looks metal.
It's got the shading. That's why.
Yeah, those funky filaments aren't that strong. The ones with all the colors.
And Brad, I'll show you some more colors. We came back from the parking lot wars with a prize
Yeah.
first. And first.
You won?
No, my son did. He won first place on road and first place in short course truck.
Nice.
So he beat he beat John?
He beat me. John didn't show up, but I came in second. He beat me. I won everybody else, including him on the first race. I eliminated him, but then he came back and won against me. So I won second place. He came in first. Good job.
Eliminated your own son.
I let him beat. I let him beat me. I'll stick to that. But see, these are colored. This is silver and this is gold. This is all colored print, colored filament.
Yep.
Are you did you haven't put the video up for this, have you?
No, I'm ashamed. I mean, I haven't had time.
How long ago did you do that race?
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not afraid to say that my son beat me. He did a good job. He ran a flawless course, which was good.
Maybe next time you should do 12 scale monster trucks like
No, it's enough. It's enough. There's too many classes right now. There's 2 classes. That's enough. It takes 3 hours to run everything. 3.5 hours about. Don't want to be there all day.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. What else are you gonna
Come back and work on another car.
do?
Shit.
Gosh, you have the SCX10 Pro, right?
Yeah, I do.
And that's a low center gravity setup, right? From the way it comes.
Yeah. It's only a 3.5 degree breakover though.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
World
second.
champion.
I've been
World
watching.
champion truck. Actually, that's a 2-time world champion chassis now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude won it last year with it was before it was released.
Yeah. But if you've been watching any of the videos, Nate, the truck I'm running there is the TGH Hand to God.
I don't know what that is.
Team
TGH.
Garage Hack.
Say again?
Team Garage. They do the Sherpa chassis, the Holmes Hobby one,
Okay.
and then the 2-low transmission, the dual servo mount, the TGH dual servo mount with the winch and the chassis mounted servo setup. And that's the chassis they just released this year, the Hand to God.
Hand of God. Okay. Yeah, that's a good name. I like that.
Why are you confused, Mitchell?
Amazon parts. They don't fit.
What do you mean they don't fit? Your motor mount don't fit?
Well, no, the motor mount fits. The problem is when you put the cover on, I have to shave down this top lip where the cover wraps around it.
Really?
It doesn't allow it to go down all the way.
Oh, probably where the motor is then. The motor's too close to the.
No, it's not touching there. It'll literally rock right on this part. Like when I put,
You don't need that freaking piece anyways.
well, yeah, I mean,
It just stops the
Mitchell.
rocks from getting in there.
see how it rocks up and
Yeah.
down? And it's just rocking right on the top of this motor mount.
I'm really worried about Keith. It's not like him not be here.
Yeah, what?
Do you have the motor mount tightened down from underneath, Mitchell?
Yeah, I did. That's actually how I found it. I tightened it all down. I went to put this on and it was rocking. So I'm gonna mark it now.
Bought this for
And I
Keith.
can see it sitting inside the chassis.
I'd like to have some of those chips.
They're wicked good, but I ate them all.
Can you take the motor off and put it in there and see if it does the same thing?
So,
I was thinking that, but
hey, Nick,
I don't know if I feel like going through all that.
here, I just need to put the ESC in this.
Just shave it a little bit, right?
Wrap it with something.
Well, I have,
Yeah, it looks.
that's the motor. Of course, I'm gonna put the ESC in something, but still.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of a weird shaped package for such a small one.
That's what he said.
I was thinking that.
At Mark's,
Check
these were
out-
$1.09.
Check out mine, man.
That's all. That's only $2 to ship.
No, that's $1.09 for the envelope.
That's why I save all my Amazon ones.
But the ESC should fit in there, and I think it folds over like like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I took the leads off the motor, or I had the leads taken off the motor, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, I think that's the reason why. Who's the guy that keeps blowing out the spur gears with his son?
Oh, yeah.
Is
I
it
told him.
Iowa? No.
Yeah, Iowa
Yeah,
budget,
yeah,
right?
it is Iowa.
I was telling him in the comments for his video after the last one, I didn't see him run yet with his new gear in it, but I was telling him he doesn't have that part of the cover on there. But what it's going to allow is the motor to tip up or go down and change
Right.
the pitch of how that gear mesh is. And
That's
as
what
soon-
mine was doing.
it's going to just waste that spur gear every time.
I had to keep the bottom 2 screws a little loose to keep the motor sitting flat. When you tighten it all the way down, it sucked down and lifted the back of the motor up.
Oh, because it was a larger can.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
Josh?
his is probably a normal size can. And it's probably just rocking every time they hit a bump or every time they torque it up with the gears that they're running in it. It's
Yeah.
probably just wasting it. But now,
Jim,
see,
what did you mean?
You're using the metal mount, right? Yeah.
I just marked this where it's supposed to sit in the chassis. There.
Is the rule that do you have to use the stock chassis? For that?
How dare you? No, you don't. There is no other chassis that you can use. It's no, I'm kidding. No, there is.
It stands.
Can't use the
Unless your name's Mitchell Miner, you're not. allowed
It's a
to-
set of TT01 or a TT02. That's all the rules said at the beginning.
And you can modify it with anything you want.
Yeah, modifyings are
And no more than a
Galore.
3-cell.
so
He obviously doesn't. He doesn't know the whole story. Then
no, he
So,
doesn't.
All right,
I'm ignorant.
So-
I think
there was
I
a
think
reason why I was joking about that.
I figured that. You're
the
not gonna tell me.
response face was funny enough for me, so
Yeah,
I'm good.
right.
Hey,
As soon as you said that, the way he turned around, like, you
Hey,
son of a
Mitch, I
bitch.
watched your video, okay? I watched your video, so you don't have to be upset.
Do you know that Mitchell used to have a TT02 or TT01,
One.
I'm not sure which one it was, but it was fully modified with a carbon chassis fiber conversion kit, right?
Yeah. Okay.
He ran that on his first run. And
Okay.
somebody called him a cheater because he was using that chassis, and that's why he was getting so much good speed with it.
Oh.
This one.
Yeah, I was wondering why I hadn't seen one of those.
And you are allowed to do that. You are allowed to, like, because all the
Yeah,
other
poor
parts
boy
are
was
Maya
counting.
parts on it.
Yeah, he was counting the scores. So,
That's a
But-
TT01 version, right?
but Mitchell, being the Mitchell that he
Mitchell.
is, took a TT01, built it overnight, stuck a motor in it, and did 107.
Yeah.
Off the bat.
Thought he did 89 the first time. Then
Oh.
107.
I thought it was
89.
107.
89. That'd be just
Still, stock out the box.
all stock. Even stock plastic drive shaft.
Even the shocks, right?
Stock shocks.
Pogo
Stock
sticks?
drive
Are they
shaft. The
damp?
only. What's that?
Are they oil filled shocks?
Nope.
No.
Oh, oh my god.
Nope.
I broke my oil field shocks.
you're
Now,
just
now
going
I'm
straight.
putting
You're
the
just
stock
going
ones
straight.
on there right now.
I bet the CCO1 shocks would fit on one of
Mhm.
those.
Yeah, the same size.
Yeah, just like the Sprint 2s will swap on them. I've done that before. DHPI.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
It looks like a Butterfingers.
I've never
The
even
little tiny
seen
ones
one.
for Halloween. Wunderbar.
You don't get those around.
I know.
We don't get them in the States that I'm aware of.
Dude, Butterfingers suck now. They screwed that all up.
Oh, yeah? Why?
They definitely
They
did.
changed the formula. They're terrible.
Well,
They definitely did.
Used to be one of my favorites, and it's
Yep.
shit.
yeah, it used to be that don't screw with my Butterfinger. Don't,
Yeah, exactly.
What
The
size
irony.
but they did.
They
motor is that, Mitchell?
don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Well, too late.
I like the Snickers butterscotch candy bar.
He got all 5 fingers.
God, they're terrible, man. I had to switch.
You get these?
See, now this sits
Is that
lower than my
Caramel?
mark.
No,
What?
Caramel.
No,
No?
we don't get that brand.
we get
These are
Milky
no.
Way.
Calbury.
Milky Way.
Calbury? Cadbury's.
That's
Cadbury, huh?
We get Cadbury.
Arrow? They have bubbles inside. The arrows.
All right.
Just Halloween
Correction.
candy early.
I'm hungry now.
Oh, yeah,
Correct.
it's very
Looking out
hungry.
the Halloween candy too early.
Is it hitting the motor mount?
yeah,
Oh,
Jesus. It's not
it's-
even October yet, and you guys are eating up the Halloween candy.
It costs
It's
more
like
right
you get
now.
it early, or it gets.
What's it hitting your drive shaft or something?
It rocks even without the motor mount in it.
Doing it
You
wrong.
warped it going
Shouldn't
too fast.
You
I
melted
haven't
it.
used this one yet. It's brand new. I just
Just
took
tighten
it
it
out of the
down.
box.
Just
Tighten
crank,
it down, Wes.
crank it down. Don't be scared.
See?
Crank it
Brand
down.
new.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Hey,
Porsche.
Yes.
He
This
stole
is
my car.
evidence. I bought
Right.
another one. I'm not like,
copycat.
Yeah.
yes,
Speaking of
I
candy,
bought another one.
Candy. I need candy.
Josh, you gonna bring that $30 bag of candy to Rocktoberfest so we can finish it off?
Yeah.
Why? Why is it rocking? That is that's
Dark
the
Oh, there
chocolate,
you go, dark
orange
chocolate.
slices. Yeah.
They're like orange jelly candy with chocolate on them. They're really good.
Cool.
I didn't know John left.
You
I
got mad
snuck
at you.
out.
I
Yeah.
think he got mad.
Why?
Said something about Gator don't play no shit, and they left.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
So
Right,
Brett,
whatever.
you think Tamiya is going to make another big monster truck ever?
Hmm.
For what I know, they could be doing it right now.
No.
Right. I mean, they could. They could do a lot of things.
They've surprised people with some of the new ones now. So I could see them doing that. They'll bring out
Are you
another new,
surprised?
they'll bring out another new chassis like the GFO2, and they'll just bring out something else that's a monster truck that's cloddish.
I
say
think
Or
that's
they'll
what
bring back one of their old, like the TXT, and they might bring those back briefly.
Two Agrios they should put Clodbuster wheels on it. Tires. I mean, the wheels they had on that were.
Or we could bring back the Juggernaut with clod tires.
Yeah. The Juggernaut. That's got the Ford Super Duty, right?
Yep. That's one Josh would like. Because it's a Ford Super Duty.
So your question was, do you think Tamiya will come out with a new truck? What do you think this is?
Well, that's a mini truck. I did think
That's not.
it is a monster truck.
It is a 1/10. It is a 1/10 scale.
I mean, like a Clodbuster.
Like a Clodbuster type truck.
Clodbuster class, let's say.
Now, how big a difference are these tires and the Clodbuster? They're pretty
Big
close.
time.
They're smaller,
Big
but
time. Very different.
Those are
You
these
can tell
tires
that.
right here. They're the same as the Blackfoot.
They're the same as the Blackfoot. Yep, that's right. They're the same Blackfoot tread.
Claude is like,
They're almost as big as your head.
But these are smaller than Claude's. So
The Clod still looks impressive with those tires. It still looks big as hell.
I just watched Glenn build that car for us.
They built the Juggernaut and he built the Mountaineer one.
The Juggernaut. I watched him build the Juggernaut for RC Icons.
That was a nice truck.
Yeah. Leaf springs.
but
Had leaf springs on it. Yep.
I think they should, but I don't think they will come out with a new Claude. I
You don't think it's worth it for them?
Now, money wise, for business, running a business and doing what they do, the way they do it, no. It took them so long to come out with the CCO2, and I think that was an over-engineered chassis. Because when I put that together, the reinforcement on top of the reinforcement to reinforce everything, it was just like mind-boggling. Once you had that together, there was no way you're going to twist that. That thing is like a brick. Crazy.
Now, how is the steering angle on that? Because does it come with dog bones or right? It comes with dog
I
bones.
can't remember.
You can upgrade to universals.
Yeah, you should be able.
But I still don't know if it's got a decent turning angle. But it looks really good with the Jeep YJ body, the CCO2.
You mean you don't have one of those?
No, I have a few things, just not everything.
I have a few things, not everything. I want everything.
You probably have the most cars over there.
Did you see the look you got though when Frank was like, Christ, I gotta get up again and go get another truck.
I gotta get up again.
So that's what is that? Oh, okay, the Mercedes.
It's a long wheelbase CCO2.
That's I use the Tamiya paint that changes color depending how you turn it.
Oh yeah.
It's
They have
purple
two
and green.
iridescent ones. They have a green one too.
So this is purple and green. That's why when you're looking at it, it's kind of different. And I got this on magnets, so. And I have my lights that is connected. Let me disconnect my light.
I wonder
Cleaning.
how the steering angle compares to the CR01.
That's the steering on it.
It doesn't look terrible. Looks okay.
It's okay. It's pretty good. The servo, there's two ways to mount the servo, either pointing down or pointing forward. I put
Radioactive.
mine pointing forward. So mine's actually pointing forward.
Oh,
You
okay.
can
Yeah,
actually have it pointing down.
gotcha. Yeah.
Hey,
Um,
Queenie,
And the servo link is
Dwayne, how you
high
doing?
up. So when you do see the bump steer on it.
Yeah.
So there is bump steers when you,
Can you make, if you make those angles the same, you won't have bump steer. If you make the angle of the track bar and the drag link the same, it shouldn't have any bump steer.
yeah, I mean, maybe if I would have put the servo pointing down, I would have had less because then that angle was going to be less. But I didn't care about bump steers because if you're racing, or this is not for racing, but if you're jumping with it or whatever, you need a very good compression
Yeah.
to actually get bump steers.
Yeah, you won't notice it.
I didn't care about bump steer when I built it. I just did it this way so it's easier maintenance for me to maintain it. That's the only reason, without having to remove the servo.
What's in the box behind you? And what box behind who?
Well, he's probably talking about these things. There is nothing. There is nothing behind me. This is all the
You know,
picture.
hey, Frank, Tamiya is known for over-engineering some of their cars. That is true.
It's, I don't know if over engineering is the right word. It's like
The Avante was considered
they're
over-engineered.
just like going,
The hard way to do something.
yeah, they're doing it just to be unique. They do it like the hard way, correct? Yeah. But it's interesting though. You want to see, this is how much steering angle I get on the CCO one.
Mhm.
And like I said, these are using Kyosho Ultima Universal axles.
Well, here's something interesting with the Tamiya, the CCO2. In the front, this part from here to here is metal. So that's a metal chassis. From here all the way back to here, it's actually plastic.
Yeah, huh.
And then you got metal from here to there.
Huh.
So yes, you do get a metal rail chassis, but it's that long in the front and that long in the back.
Hey,
Why
Josh.
would they bother
Hi,
doing that?
Josh.
For the servos,
The what?
maybe to make the servo more rigid to mount.
Hmm.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Oh, Josh left.
Or
Yeah.
the
Sent you
tower,
a little
the
message.
shock tower being on the metal frame makes sense.
Hmm.
So,
You know what? I'm sure you will figure out to get more steering angle out of it if you ever get it, Nate.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to take those shafts that they make, this universal shaft, axle shafts for that, the front ones. If there's a way I was hoping they would fit into the CR01, but they're different lengths. So I don't know if that's
Bye, Joe.
What?
I thought you were leaving. You said that's what the message said.
I
was
went over a lot of rocks.
responding.
There's a lot of rash on my pumpkin. A lot of rash. This pumpkin does hit a lot of rocks.
Yeah, it's big. And then what are the tires? Those are stock tires.
Yeah, no, these are small stock towers. They're no good. These are actually 1 point,
Like a rock block.
that smaller than 3 point, little under 3 3/4, 3
3
5/8.
Yeah, I'm running a 4 1/4 on the CC01.
Yeah. So I run smaller tires than you do. I just find
You're more scale. That's more scale.
Yeah.
You could spend a lot of money just to have every type of tire out there,
Oh, yes.
which I'd love to do. But I already have a giant tub of tires.
Of all types.
Just yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff. I got to drag it out and try
Like
to.
on-road tires too.
No, it's mostly truck tires, buggy tires. Well, I have 2 little tubs of buggy tires and then a whole tub of truck tires. Oh yeah, Amigo, right?
That's my CC01 with stock tires. When I take it out on the trail, I change the tires because these are
I
way
like
too
that
hard.
body.
Way too
I
hard.
had that body.
Is that the
That's long
Amigo?
wheelbase of the
Isuzu?
CC01.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MU, Isuzu MU.
I like that it's chrome. I had the one that was hard body and it was painted blue.
It's all
And
dirty.
it had the low rider tires on it.
Everything. These things attract dust and grime. It's nuts.
I took it out in the mud with it a little while ago, and
You ran it
when
in the
I
snow.
clean, the way I clean my truck is I put it on the shelf. When I pick it up, I just dust it off like this, and then the mud usually comes off.
Frank ran that through the snow.
Oh yeah.
I got a chrome plasma edge too, body for a TTO2B.
What was that, a special edition? Because I never seen that.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, I like that in the gunmetal one.
Yeah. I never ran it. It's mint with the wing.
Hey, Guru.
What up?
So
What's good?
Building one of your trailers, man.
What's that wooden box behind you, Guru?
Oh, nothing.
No, nothing.
You got snakes in there or something?
It's a FMS motherfucking power wagon. Just like that one in the back
Just like
behind
that.
you.
It's just like that one.
You keep shitting on that company and you didn't told them you gonna promo them, man. I just don't appreciate that. I think that's foul, bro. You say you was gonna be doing a giveaway. When?
No. I told him I might give them away once I'm done with them. He says, no, I'm not giving it to you to donate them or they give them away. You keep them and you keep showing them off, which I've been doing when I was doing crawling event. The problem is I stopped doing crawling events, but when I do go to crawling events, I do bring them out, which I went about 3 weeks ago, and I did bring them. But the problem is I don't have crawling events because I lost my spot. The Sims, I got thrown out of the property. The guy didn't want us there anymore. So I can't host crawling events anymore. That's the only problem.
Okay.
And I did not want this to happen, and I'm pissed.
Because Frank loved
your buddy doesn't have his course in his backyard no more either, huh?
Nope.
Right.
His wife got mad because we had too many people in her yard.
Get off my lawn.
Like 50 people in the backyard. She didn't enjoy that on a Sunday afternoon.
Why not?
And so to boost the promo, your thought process is to shit on 124th with 124th in your back.
I am not shitting on 124th. I never shit on 124th.
I
I said they're not for me.
That's not what you said, but okay.
I don't see how people can spend so much money on the 124th. That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said, but it's
Okay.
cool.
I'm sorry. I know you don't like me because I talked bad about 124 or whatever I said.
I
but
just don't
it's
like
not for me.
hypocrites, brother. And I feel like you're a hypocrite when you do. Real
I don't see
talk.
how.
'Cause I don't have a bunch of Tamayas in my background shitting on Tamaya. Facts. I bought one Tamaya because I promised that young man Brad that I would do so.
Cool.
Facts.
What is it?
I didn't underhandedly, to me, is how I feel, and it's my opinion solely. But I feel as though you underhandedly got them to promo you and then you shit on them every opportunity.
I don't shit on them. I like the product. I like what they do, but it's not for me. That's what I'm saying. It's not for me. I am not going to spend money on 124th because it's not what I do. It's too small for me. I don't like them.
That's what she said. But it's cool.
Hey, Guru, do you like the new 118 scale they just made?
Who?
Do you like the new 118 scale?
I don't like 118ths at all, but I don't shit on 118ths. I feel like a 118th is just a 124 with a bigger body on it.
They did lengthen the chassis on it, though.
Same size electronic, same size tires.
A lot of people like the 118.
But I just was wondering that because, like I said, you've been for a solid year telling me, you know what I'm saying, that's for a giveaway, and it's always been sitting back there. And I know you got like at least 11 24 scales, or
I don't have
Hey,
11.
Sean.
The FMS sent me 4 of them. 4 of them.
And then you bought how many?
I have 2 24 scale.
Okay, so that's 6.
So I have 6 of them.
Right. You bought more than me. Now I have more than you, but you purchased more than me.
Okay. That's fine. But I had to buy them to find out if I liked it. And then I bought some. Even the RC community pitched in for my first 124th, which was Tony Cece. And a bunch of people pinched in to actually get me to buy one because I didn't want one. And I did do some upgrade on it, and I did buy some upgrades from Tony CC.
Now I know he gave you some upgrades, but I don't remember you buying any. And I never see the video where you put them on there. Can we share that video?
I'm not even sure I did a video of me upgrading it.
Okay. Okay. No way. Hey man, to each his own.
Oh yeah.
All scales matter to me though. Right now I'm presently working on the 5th scale body in my 124th garage. But all scales matter. Quarter scale.
Roto MX. Oh, you got one. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Like that Fury Road design on that truck. That's nice.
Thank you. Well, I didn't mean to make it like odd and shit. I don't have fast Twitter fingers, so I'd rather come on.
Sean is saying they're crap. They're crap. They're crap.
Who that?
Sean.
Sean original, but that's the same person. Hold on, let me move this 5th scale out of this 124th scale body. Yeah, that was exactly why I took and put his sticker right next to it, Tamaya. Because he talks that shit about Tamaya, but then ain't you auctioning it off for Tamaya right now, Sean?
Yeah, he did that semi truck, Tamaya.
Yeah, that's a hypocrite truck for you, but it's
They
cool.
also like the drive shaft from the high lift ones.
Yeah. Again, I wasn't trying to be pressured. So what's everybody's next RC they're purchasing? And no, Brad, I'm not buying neither one of them damn red cats.
Oh, I thought maybe you would like the new color.
Oh,
I thought you would have liked it. I thought you would have liked the truck, the big truck.
No, sir. I have a multitude of 10th scale trucks. I'm not against 10th scale. It's just I'm overwhelmed with them. I got like what, 15 trucks, 15 crawlers.
15 crawlers. I gotta get a crawler.
I mean, the only crawler I don't have is the SC, Axial SC series. But other than that, I basically have every brand of crawler it is in the 10th scale.
What's your favorite one?
The Cap.
Capra?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting a Capra.
It's
Four-wheel?
beautiful.
Four-wheel steer? Or
No, I got the original. I got the OG with a Three Brothers yellow jacket in. I
Come
got
on,
the same.
son.
was
I
that
got the
Portal?
same setup as Dennis.
It's Portals, right?
Yes, sir.
I ain't never seen no Radio Shack car go 120 mile an hour.
Yeah.
I have.
I've seen Nico's
I've-
do over 50.
I've seen a Radio Shack go 120.
Yeah, in the back of a car.
Right.
Mitchell made it go 120.
What was it attached to?
It's Sean says Drew sounds like he didn't have his gummies tonight.
Or maybe you had too many.
Sean's dead.
I'm good, bruh. I'm chilling. I'm like 10 days in on the damn what's this, the football season. So
And he's drinking a beer. Was that a Yingling?
never.
Oh, that's a harp.
Harp?
Mm-mm.
40 bucks for that.
That's a Guinness.
stand.
Guinness. He's drinking Guinness. And what's his name? Hates Guinness. Sean hates Guinness.
So I just measured the width of my CEO cab, this cab, and it's 270. And the red cat is 290. So mine
So it's
is
bigger?
no, mine is smaller. The red cat is
I said
wider
that
than mine.
Red Cat's bigger is what I said.
Yeah, it's wider by 5/8 of an inch.
She said,
What the heck?
Is that the same style? Oh, and correction. I don't dislike you, motherfucker. Don't play me like that. I wouldn't talk to
I
you if
don't
I
hit
dislike
Guinness.
you.
I don't hit.
I dislike.
I have
the
to be in the mood for
84
Guinness.
dude.
I thought there was different for you.
I don't speak to him.
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't send you shit if I didn't like you. I sent you. Did I send you the video today? The damn WhatsApp only lets you send like 5 people at one damn time. And I was at work when I was sending this shit. So I might have forgot you.
No, I didn't get no video.
Well, you got the last one, the 24th one,
46.
with that ugly ass trailer.
Hey, Sean, do you like that new Red Cat? Do you like any of the new Red Cats that just came out?
No, he like making mud pies now.
Mud pies, yeah.
If it ain't playing in the dirt, he ain't in it. Ain't that right, you con?
Mud pies, yeah.
Oh, he talk Texan too. Because he don't hit Guinness. You have to be in the mood for a Guinness.
Yeah, that's what he said. I swear he said he hates Guinness.
He can't text talk. That thing don't understand him.
I don't hit Guinness.
oh, Sean. Yeah.
No, truthfully, Guinness only honestly tastes good when you drinking it with some Jameson.
The
Yeah,
LCD
gotta be cold
could be
as,
interesting.
Oh, bruh, you do not see the ice in here? Like
yeah,
this is
it's
a
gotta
full
be
beer.
cold as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cold as shit. It's froze. I pulled it out the freezer.
So you don't like the old Chevy's body
In the freezer.
gone?
No. The LCG one could be.
Yeah, the new Red Cat has low center of gravity chassis.
The crawlers.
Yeah.
What about the Endura kits?
Bacon Guinness. Yeah, hi, Eric.
I've seen a few people do some of those Endura trails, and they seem to be okay.
Big Head did one.
I think the problem is that some of the parts on them is pretty much it's their stuff, so
Yeah.
you're very
He said
limited
it had
to.
like a short front drive shaft, like the drive shaft in the front was.
Is that the one with the planetary gearbox?
I believe so.
Yeah, those are hard to can't change the gearing much on those, I don't think. And there's no room to put another reducer because the servo is right there where the motor goes.
Oh, and my fault, Nate. Truthfully, this box is for my Savannah monitor and a boa constrictor I'm
I
getting
thought so.
when the next reptile show comes
Do you ever
to.
pick the names?
Say that again.
You ever pick your names?
No. I'm thinking, I don't know for the snake, but the lizard would be Sesshomaru, which is one of the demons in Yasha. Let's animate.
Well, we know the reptiles know who you are when you have them.
Mm-hmm.
You feed them. Do you buy live mice or what's that? My buddy used to do them and put them to sleep and then give them to the.
No, I'm getting when I had a Now monitor, yes, I did. But I'm getting a Savannah monitor or Boss monitor, and they're insectivores.
No.
Oh, Big Jack's here. Look at these bunch of flogs.
Yep.
He was all jacked up last time, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Jack.
He's gonna come on and start yelling at people.
Not yelling at who?
Everybody.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here.
Bye,
Later.
Kurt. That's early for
Get
you,
up
man.
early.
After all,
Hey,
Hey,
guys.
Kurt.
Thanks, Mitchell.
Bye, Kurt.
Buddy.
I just put the link, Jack, for you to join. You can come and say hi to people.
Right.
All right. Don't ever buy cheap steering components from Amazon.
What are you buying cheap?
What's up, Radioactive? How you feeling tonight, Dwayne?
Cheap steering link from
Oh, you're
Amazon
gonna-
or China.
So I hate when they're on this. I like to look at everybody.
So why? What happened? It's too loose, so it doesn't work.
Junk.
Made in China. Go hobby.
Junk.
Is it actually written for TTO2 or TTO1?
Yeah. No, it's
TTO2.
not TTO2 upgrade.
What's wrong with it? It's too loose or doesn't work or
It's got the
tie rod-
correlation links, right?
the links are too long. The one link is stripped out. There's
That's
still a
quick
ton of
release.
play in it. The bearings that they give you for the two armatures that move back and forth together. They sit loose in the aluminum, so there's a bunch of play in that.
Hmm.
The aluminum perch that they give you, that the screw goes through, that the bearings ride on, that aluminum perch moves all around on the aluminum or the screw. I mean, it ain't too bad, but
Did you just get that?
What?
Did you just get that steering?
well,
Yeah, he just
yeah,
purchased it.
I got the whole car too.
Yeah. Well,
You were hoping it was
my
gonna make
whole new
your,
car, I know that, but what I'm trying to say is that you just bought that steering recently.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I just
steering
got it
and
in.
the upgrade for the knuckles, the arms, sorry.
so now it's looser than the original? Perfect.
Probably. Yeah, Kurt was like, yeah, dude, the original steering stuff's really loose. There's a ton of play in it. And I was like, well, I'll get it off Amazon. I get tons of crap. So I bought it off Amazon, the aluminum stuff.
Did anybody make a crossover bar for that? Because I've seen that people do that to take the slop out of that steering. The TTO 2.
Oh,
You
you
need a
mean
bar
for the
from the
center
front to the
part?
back?
For
Like you see,
this
yeah,
part?
yeah. That's the way I've seen them. People get the most slop.
Yeah. I mean,
The Tamiya one would be very expensive, wouldn't it?
They don't. Some guys take 2 steering kits and take that crossbar and mount it in 2 spots, which
Yeah.
is like too much, but it does the job.
that's not a bad idea.
What's up, Queenie? What trucks are you gonna put on the back of the no, you're not putting 124s on the back of it. What trucks you gonna put on the back of your little tow truck you making?
Oh, all my on-roads. I got a whole bunch of different on-road car from Kyosho, and I got my
the Bel
Red Cat.
Airs. Yeah, the Bel Air. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Bel Air, and I got my Red Cat lowrider that I'm gonna put on there.
Oh, you got one?
And he's
Yeah.
gonna get the Mercedes.
Yeah, I got one the first month it came out. I had one.
Did you take advantage of the sale they just had on the D's, the Dayton's?
Yeah, I have no budget for that right now. No toy money right now for me. So
You got your crawler, so you got.
Yeah, I just got a Bully 2. That's what I just got lately from RC 4-wheel drive. The Bully 2.
It's like a comp crawler, right?
It's a comp crawler.
Oh, the MOA.
Yeah.
There comes Jack.
Yeah, those
Hey, Jack.
There goes the live, fellas.
Right.
those MOA builds will bleed you pretty quick. That stuff's pretty expensive.
Yes.
What are you talking about, Mitchell? Mate, I'm going to block you when you come on my channel, mate. I swear.
Hey,
Figured I'd start it off right. you know?
Listen. I've only come up here to take over Brad's live, mate. Hey, Guru, how you doing, brother?
all right.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Guru. How you been, brother?
Working. Staying
I'm not worried about all these other floggers up here. I'll talk to you, mate. Hey, look, this trucker Joe. How you doing, mate?
easy,
What's going on, bud?
Yeah, mate. I'll tell you what, mate. Tell you what, after that comment, mate, I'll tell you. How's everyone going? Everyone going all right? What am I doing up here? I don't know.
We'd like to know what's happening with Keith because he's usually here.
Yeah,
Keith,
Keith's usually here.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
decided
had.
to put the nice mic like Jack has, so now I got the deep voice mic just like Jack does.
Yeah,
So
but the problem, I mean, look, he's got a good headset and mic, Keith, but sounds like he talks through his nose, mate.
Through my nose. Well, I do have.
Not you, Keith. I'm talking about.
Oh, Keith.
Colonel.
Yes, Keith.
Sean
Sounds
says
like he
we
talks
can't
through his
talk.
nose.
Keith
That's all right. He can call me a flog. It's all right, mate. I can take it from him.
I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay, Keith.
Yeah.
Who? What's wrong with him?
Keith. I don't know.
We
He
don't
didn't
know.
show up tonight.
Oh,
Keith.
oh,
Hey, Jack, did you see my flower power van from Volkswagen? Turned out good.
Where is it?
It's
Uh-oh.
right here.
You have to.
I was in that other Floggers live just before. He ignores everybody. He's too busy talking his head off.
And I slammed it down.
So
So,
the J84
you know.
show.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Eric? No.
Hey, yeah, Russ, how you doing there, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, it looks good, mate. Yep. The wheels are it's pretty low, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I slammed it all the way down. It's gonna be I can slide a pen in front and that's about it. Like,
yeah, you just gotta watch you don't get too much gravel rush down the bottom there.
oh, I will not drive this on gravel, only pavement.
No, I'm just saying because it's so low, even on the
yeah.
tarmac it's gonna be a bit,
This thing sits lower than a 1/24th scale.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
What happened to Kurt? Where'd Kurt go?
What do you want?
Kurt left.
He left a few minutes ago.
You missed him. As soon as I put the link, he said bye. So he knew you were coming in. So he said bye before you could insult him. But it's a good thing he's not going to put the microwave up.
Listen, I haven't been insulting anyone for a couple of years. What's the matter with you over there?
or he won't insult you with the microwave, one or the other.
That's all right. He can put that microwave up whenever he wants, man. I don't really give a shit. Nice dog, the Guru. Cute dog, mate. Dog's a man's best friend, mate.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, my dog is getting on now, and he's not doing too good, poor thing. So, hey, Queenie,
It's time to get another one.
Yep.
Yep. This is the one I got right before my poodle passed.
Right.
Yeah, I'm dreading that day, mate. I'll tell you what.
Well, she gave me 16 of the damnedest, so what more can you ask?
Brian, who's Brian Watt? Anyone know who Brian Watt is?
Brian Watt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen him a couple times.
Yeah, my green screen, I'm using my old computer, and if I put anything up, it just lags like hell. I've still got to get my new computer fixed. What happened there, Mitchell? You had a bit of a disco ball going on there, mate. What happened there?
Yeah, buddy.
A disco ball.
She thought she wanted to fly.
Yeah.
I crossed that center line and hit one of them stupid reflectors in the middle of the road, and there she went.
Yeah, it's all over if you hit one of those, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, I uploaded a Tamaya video. You believe it?
Yeah, I believe it. You
I
had a butcher beetle a long time ago.
I uploaded one last night. I uploaded the good old Scooby Doo, mate. The old videos, I just remixed them into shorts.
Yeah.
I did a live yesterday. No one was there. Where was everybody?
Well, I jumped in and it was done.
Yeah, but I actually did it early.
What was your live?
Yesterday.
At what time was that American?
Oh, well, usually like the same time as Tank does his.
Yeah,
9:30.
usually starts at 9:30.
It was early my time. It's like just before lunch my time. But I only it was just me and John Martin on the panel, but he was talking about the gauntlet, and they showed us overhead shot, which is awesome, of the layout. I mean, Joe was there. He was there the other night when we went live.
Yep.
And they showed us around and everything. Looked like a good weekend over there.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Except it was good. It was good though when John was walking around and showing us around until he got to Tony. Then everything went just downhill, mate.
It's funny before he dropped in and said, "What the hell?"
He wasn't worried about. He wasn't worried about what John was doing. He was too busy with his 24 scale course there.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
saw someone.
that's his thing all weekend.
Yeah, he was on the 24 scale, though.
Don't say that word.
But there was which I think was it on Jim's or John's YouTube. I'm not sure, but they jumped that motorbike. It was a bloody good jump.
That was Jim.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was on Jim's.
Yeah.
It was it. Yeah, it was a bloody good jump.
We went around the dirt oval.
Yeah. But they had the ramps and that there, and if I had that motorbike, I'd be going down the skate park, mate. I'll be sending it that high. I'll be sending it. I don't give a shit of a brace. I'd be sending it that high up.
That's what I told my wife. I was going to take my flower power van to the skate park.
No.
and
Oh
she
yeah.
told
Good
me
idea.
not to. She
Good
goes,
idea,
"You are
Tank.
not taking that there."
Good idea.
Do
Take
it.
it to the skate park. Yeah. After you worked on it all that time and the paint job and
Put
everything.
over 100 decals on it.
Over almost 100 decals. There's like 98
What?
or 97 decals to put
100
on.
decals on that.
Yeah.
Really? Have a look at this. Eric comes on Brad's live, but he doesn't come on my panel. What's happened, Eric? What's going on there, mate? How does that work?
You better defend yourself.
Look at that. Look at this. I've got Joe here. I've got Nate. I've got Guru. I don't see Guru much these days. Mitchell comes on mine now and
What's your
again.
point, Jack?
Tank comes.
What's your point, Jack?
That's my
What's your
point.
point, Jack?
That was my point.
What's your point, Jack?
That was my point.
That's not a
Yeah,
point at all. Sounds
you're
like
on
a complaint.
you're on Brad's panel. That's my point.
Okay, and
that
when
night?
you're on, you live halfway across the world. You live on the bottom of the earth.
You came on my. Hey, hang on a minute.
That's good.
Hang on a minute, Eric. You came on my live the other. Why didn't you come up to the panel, mate?
When did you have? I don't know.
I was early. I was pretty early. It was still early night for you guys.
Oh, you talking about the other day?
Those are massive shocks.
What's that, Nate?
Oh no, I
One
was
foot
in
to the
and out.
other.
That's my
What the-
CCO1 suspension fix.
Nice wheels.
That's a heck of a lot modification. That's for sure.
Yeah. Put a nice
That's a CCO one.
flat skid.
Yeah, that's modified as CPO1.
Wow.
I
So
like.
it's like,
I like
you know, it's like real trailing arms, and the shocks actually they're soft, you know, nice and plush.
that. Is that a 3D
Yeah.
printed plate for underneath?
Yeah, that's a 3D printed skid plate, and I made these.
Oh, I need the files for that.
Bad Brad. I'll get them for you. I gotta finish these arms. They're not quite right, but
Make sure you charge him, Nate.
He also put me A on.
Shipping. You get charged them shipping for that.
Charge me shipping. Send it by emails. Charge me shipping.
you got a printer, right?
Well, no, but my
You get it.
brother's
You
got
can
one.
get it. You can get it. Yeah, there you go. This is you could do this all PLA plus.
There's Mitchell's chocolate lab.
Mitchell, man, Mitchell.
There's a lot of parts to this.
Hey, I'm tapping out for the evening.
Wow.
You guys have a good night.
That's all I gotta
See you
say.
later. Good
Wow.
to see you, Joe.
Say it.
All right,
Thanks.
Bye,
See you,
Joe.
Joe. See you later, man.
Later, Joe.
Good night.
Damn.
What's funny, Nate can never leave anything alone. He's got to go crazy.
Yeah, but you know, Nate, the C, I've got a CCO one, but the arms on that thing, they just flex like anything. The stock arms.
Yeah, but the shocks, the way the shocks are set up,
Yeah, they're garbage.
they're just straight. So you got
Yeah.
it's hard to compress, right?
Yep, they're garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I put these are the TA03 or
What's the body on that thing?
I think I'm gonna put the Titan body on it because it's wide, and this has got a wide stance.
Oh yeah.
This is 9.5 wide.
Wow.
So
Those wheels are nice though.
yeah, thanks. I like them. They're 4.25 tall tires.
Oh yeah.
You've seen these.
Yeah.
These are all over the place.
Nice.
Nate, he can't leave a kit alone. He always has to modify it, which is kind of cool.
It's his engineering mind. He just
Yeah.
go in and go in and go in.
Well, if it's something like that, yeah, well, why not? You know, change the shocks out, the
I'll
arms.
change the A arms also.
These are the buggy
arms are
shocks.
different.
Oh, is it? They changed the arms as well, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
He's got a wider stance now.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Wheelbase is the longer of the wheelbases. I think I said it.
That's probably the longest wheelbase, looks like to me.
Yeah. But it articulates pretty good. Like if you wanted to crawl this, you could probably do some.
Put him on the layout. Put him on the full screen.
How do I do that?
Hold on, I
You
gotta,
did that before. What are you talking about? How you do that? What's
What
my YouTube
Jack
channel?
YouTube? I can't find it. Brian,
Well,
walk
no-
on filter, you
no one's got-
Microwave shot. Chef
Yeah, that's right. That's
RC.
correct. That's right there, Guru. What microwave chef there?
almost.
It's microwave chef RC.
Brian,
I'll try to find his channel and put a link up.
That's some good flex
Straight
there.
up, you put it in.
That's a good, not bad at all.
It's so basically
It's not Tamaya anymore, but okay. What?
No, he heavily modified it to Maya.
well, at least it's still got the original chassis.
Yeah. Have you got wheel weights in those wheels?
No, just foams.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
But I like the belly, like the smooth skid looks really good.
Mm.
Yeah, that was good.
It's even with sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It's even here with this front skid.
That's all. You can throw the bird at me anytime you want there, Nate.
Is that a file you did yourself? Is that a-
Yeah, I designed all this stuff. Yeah, I can
cool.
I can hook you up. And so the top frame for the shocks is also a thing. See that? And you have to drill holes through the body. But you could just use see this skid works with these arm mounts that I made. So you could do one without that though. Depends what you want.
Here's Jack's channel.
There's Jack's channel, Brian.
One of them.
It's RC. Oh no, sorry, Outback Jack RC, and I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I can't. You see the views I got on my effigy that I uploaded the other day? Tank 1,000. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so, and a
Even
lot of
my,
the RC videos that you posted, like 700, like 800, 800, like a lot.
I
of
never
them-
get that. I never get those views, mate. Never.
And see, like 110 for that one. That one's a little lower.
I never get those views. Look at the Toronto I did a year ago. That's an old video though. 88 views.
Yeah. 150.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, you've been getting good views lately, which is good.
Oh well.
What's
There's
old is
Arnie.
new again, Jack.
I just re-upload the old videos. I'm
A lot
remixing
of
into
people are
shorts.
appreciating them.
Yeah, well, I'm remixing shorts as well. So from old videos.
What the fuck?
Did I do wrong?
That's my good old. Oh, geez, how many years ago was that? Yeah, that's an old video. That one, I'll tell you. That was a good old Easter egg hunt with good old Arnie.
2 years ago.
No, that's when I uploaded it on this
you
channel. Yeah, but it was
re-uploaded, yeah.
longer than that.
That's Schwarzenegger holding a chocolate egg.
Yeah, it was
from
an
the booth
Easter,
already.
it was for an Easter egg hunt.
I remember when you had Outback Jack killing him.
Hey, how you doing, Jason? Good to see you there, mate. How you
Oh,
doing
Jason.
over there? How are you? Yeah, I did a lot of that what the fuck thing with Farney. Kept smashing him and that. I don't know. It was just silly, but it worked.
Oh boy.
The Sydney hat, Jack, on your driver. The Sydney hat. It's a Crocodile Dundee hat.
That's what he means, Sydney hat.
Ah, okay. Yeah, if you want views, do shorts. If you want views, just do the shorts. Mitchell got good views on his disco
Mitchell
ball.
always gets views because he's crazy. He's just crazy. I mean, if you want speed and crazy in the same sentence, just look in the dictionary, look under Mitchell.
He's getting a bit too.
No, I had to give it to Mitchell. He has the balls to do that. I don't. I like going fast, but not going that damn fast.
No.
I'm good at about 75, 80. You start hitting triple digits? Nah.
What's the record now?
102.
119.
119.
119. Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome
Officially.
stuff.
I mean, and really, I can't even say that because to me it wasn't a clean pass. So, well, it was a clean pass. I just had to go get it because I drove it off the road after I stopped it. But I got ones coming. I got to. If this rain ever stops, I'm going to get another run. Hopefully, this week works out well. I still got a couple of days. So
yeah, it's raining here too. I can't go do. I got some parts for my drag car, and I wish I could find somewhere inside, but there's no place that's long enough.
Yeah.
I was saying that to a guy at the arena this week and telling him that you've ran a 119. And he goes, oh, that's nothing. Kevin Talbot ran over 200 with his. I go, yes, but his is like 5 times bigger than that Tamiya.
Yeah.
So it's more impressive going small with a little tiny car. And
What did Kevin Talbot do? 200 miles an hour.
Is that long ass one?
His car.
What width? What width?
His car weighs.
Go ahead.
It's got 4 motors, right?
Yeah.
He did it with a Traxxas. Traxxas what?
Oh, hold on. Mitchell wants to say something. Go ahead, Mitchell.
His car weighs 30 pounds more.
30 pounds more, yeah.
Yeah, but what is it? What's the actual rig?
It's a stretched Limitless. It's a custom carbon fiber chassis that's Scorch built, and basically it's really not an Arma Limitless. It's just a custom build that they stretched out. So it's about a car and a half length long, compared to stock. But it's the same chassis setup that McCoy's running and Scorch themselves is running.
Since when does that guy go over 50 miles an hour? 200 miles an hour he did.
He spent a lot of money.
Since what, last year? I think he's been going out.
I don't go on his channel, mate. I've got not interested in that bloke.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Anybody is.
Not interested with that guy, mate.
Kevin Talbot.
Not interested with that guy. Sorry.
Damn, you made me drop my phone. I don't want to take that.
No, not interested.
Oh, shit.
Mitch, just say you did 120 on your video, bro. You selling yourself short.
Yeah, it is a 120, but in speed run world, that pass does not count.
Like, because it wasn't.
Yeah,
No, because he had to go get it. He didn't drive it back.
Yeah, because it was a flip, and I had to go get it, and this, that, and the other thing. If it was in actual speed run
rules,
underlying rules, the pass has to be clean in order for it to count. So that means you can't have to go get it. You can't have to pick it up off the side of the road and put it on the road and drive it back. You can't. It's got to be a clean pass.
Can't even run.
Even though the 119, I don't even really like the pass was clean. I stopped the car. I went to turn. I turned it towards the side of the road. I backed it up and went to continued turning around, and I drove it off the side of the road, turning it around.
Oh, come on.
But
Oh, yeah.
and guys consider that a good pass, but I want it to be clean. You know what I mean? Not that it's not a good pass, but
Mitchell's just a little anal.
It could be better. But-
Brad, do you want to end the stream, go to after hours, or you want to keep going?
Yeah, we should do that. It's past 11:30, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 11:55, almost midnight. Well, thanks a lot for hosting this, Brad, and we'll see you all later. Go ahead, Brad, or somebody else.
Jack, will you say goodbye?
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at something.
You say goodbye because we're closing out.
Oh, is it? Okay, no worries. Thanks for first time on this panel here. And good to see all the guys in the panel and everyone in the chat. Have a good day.
And
Night.
stay on because we're going to have after hour after we go off live.
Yeah, all right.
Hakeem?
All scales matter. Peace.
Nate?
No, they don't.
Good Tamaya Tuesday. Thank you, everybody.
Mitchell?
Thanks, Brad, for having me. Fun hanging out. It's always nice to sit down and build and hang out with all you guys. Go see how fast you can make one.
Eric?
Thanks for the invite. Hope everybody has a great week, and hope to see y'all next week. Peace. Stay green.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We miss Keith because he's a regular all the time, but I'm hoping everything's fine with him. Thanks for everybody for joining in the panel today, and hopefully we'll continue to do well.
Cool. Thank you. And don't forget, go out there and break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not doing it right. Right, Brad?
No, you're doing it
Yeah,
right.
that's John Martin.
Brad, what are you going to break next?